Good morning. I would like to welcome all participants of this webinar, Artificial Intelligence in and for the Global South. My name is Anna Bon, and it's a great pleasure, especially to welcome Professor Gabriel Ayum Teye, the Vice-Chancellor of UDS.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. And also Professor Miriam van Praag, the President of the Executive Board of the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam, and Professor Datuk Dr. Mohammed Kadim, Vice-Chancellor of UNIMAS, and all participants and students from at least 3 universities and probably more. We are very happy to have you all here, and this is a 3-day webinar on a very special subject that we're going to discuss. We have very interesting speakers, but for the first part of the official opening, I will give the floor to Professor Hans Akkermans, who will chair the first part of it. Hans, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Anna. I am Professor Hans Akkermans, Professor of Business Informatics, and I will chair this opening session together with colleagues. Welcome to you all to this global webinar, Artificial Intelligence in and for the Global South. Let me show first the organizers of this event, because this is a global event with a lot of coordination. If all is well, you see here the organizers, Dr. Anna Bon, who will be chairing the day. But at the left upper side, you see Dr. Teye of the UNIMAS, University of Malaysia in Sarawak. And at the right upper side, you see Francis Dito of the University for Development Studies in Tamale, Ghana. May I ask Dr. Cha to announce the first speaker of this opening session?
Okay, yeah. So thank you so much to Professor Hans. Good morning to our colleague, fellow from Netherlands, EU, and Ghana. Meanwhile, good evening to the Dean of Computer Science and IT, UNIMAS, Dr. Kadim, to our TNC of Research, Professor Wang Hashim, to our Senior Research Director, Professor Law, my fellow colleague, friends from Malaysia and Indonesia. Okay, so we also have a Dr. Hendrik, who is my friends from Indonesia. In today's AI Web seminar, I am proud to invite our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dr. Mohammed Kadim bin Suaidi, to give his recorded welcome speech. Okay, just in brief, Professor Dr. Mohammed Kadim became the 6th Vice-Chancellor of University Malaysia Sarawak, UNIMAS, on 16th of April 2013. He's obtained both Bachelor in Physics with Electronic. Okay, so yeah, so Professor Dr. Kadim, he's obtained both Bachelor in Physics with Electronic, Master in Microwave Solid State, and a doctorate degree from UK University. Throughout his service, Professor Datuk is very focused in bringing UNIMAS ranking and rating to a higher level. With that, let me welcome Professor Datuk BC for his recorded welcome speech. Thank you, Anna.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good morning to the President of Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam and the Chair of Aurora European University Alliance, Professor Miriam Vamprag, and the Vice-Chancellor of UDS Ghana, Professor Teye. Thank you for inviting me to speak at this webinar as part of the International Master's course on ICT for Development in the Field. This year's theme, Artificial Intelligence in and for the Global South, is timely as the world is facing challenging time due to the COVID-19 pandemic. During this difficult period, all over the world, we witness the sufferings and hardship faced especially by the disadvantaged communities with some are yet to be addressed. Co-funded by the Erasmus program and the Aurora University Partnership, this is a really noteworthy offering, particularly as the program is co-produced across universities from Europe, Asia, and Africa. It is indeed a privilege and an honor for University Malaysia Sarawak, or UNIMAS, to be the ASEAN partner and to be able to participate in this global knowledge sharing program with the objective for a better world. This interdisciplinary course is open for selected master students of Vrije, Amsterdam, UDS, UNIMAS, and Aurora universities who have bachelor level knowledge or experience in a relevant digital field. For example, information system, computer science, artificial intelligence, digital humanities, and computational social sciences. UNIMAS is indeed honored to be given this great opportunity to send our students to participate in this program. With the theme, "What is AI and what can it be used for?" is very timely in presenting and highlighting concerns that will challenge the future of humanity. As the COVID-19 virus pandemic continues to surge around the globe, it is a need to embrace the new norm and has been our main priority to better manage our family, our community, and the nation's safety and well-being. As new challenges constantly arise, the use of AI is already a reality in many industries, and the technology potentials are growing more significantly, where ICT and AI are crucial solutions in ensuring the safety of individuals and the community, in lowering the risk of spreading the virus. Located on the island of Borneo, which is the third largest island in the world and with 41 sub-ethnic groups across the remotely vast rural landscape around the Sarawak state, UNIMAS has put the agenda in empowering the community as the main thrust. And the efforts have started since UNIMAS pioneered the e-Barrio project that was initiated in 1998. Since then, UNIMAS has come up with numerous community engagement and sustainability projects, which connect the community by initiating and providing ICT programs, facilities, training, and networking to the significant community. From UNIMAS' perspective, the community development is part of its responsibility in assisting the government in developing Sarawak, Malaysia, and the region. Such effort has placed UNIMAS in the top 201 list of Times Higher Education for Universities Impact Ranking in 2020. The recent international achievement and recognition that UNIMAS received in its community programs and engagement to share our success stories and best practices, as well as reaching out to the global community, are the best approach which captures the university's global branding. The strategic international collaboration is proven to be fruitful in our agenda as a preferred higher learning institution in Malaysia among foreign students who are interested in doing mobility program, or as a preferred institution in research, especially so in our niche area of biodiversity, environmental conservation, sustainability, and creative technology. Currently, with the existing 118 international partners from 31 different countries, we plan to expand our partnership further by introducing UNIMAS as a leading global university for a sustainable future. This webinar will bring together the ICT experts from Europe, Asia, and Africa, and is a great opportunity for UNIMAS, especially to our students, to join our fellow partners from Vrije and UDS in this significant collaboration of our continuous efforts and initiatives in implementing and practicing AI or ICT on a global community level. I certainly believe that this is the best platform for us to share the knowledge and experience in ICT development from other regions in terms of their best practices, challenges, and success stories to inspire others in following the steps in developing the country and region using the ICT platform. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate my colleagues at the Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology of UNIMAS for this global partnership, which started in 2016. And with the encouraging participation from this edition, we are expecting more partners and collaborators to join similar programs in the future. As UNIMAS is a community-driven university, we are looking forward to more fruitful and impactful activities with Vrije Amsterdam and UDS in the near future. With that, I thank you and have a great discussion during this webinar. Danke you, terima kasih, and finada. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Professor Datuk and Dr. Cha. It's now, thank you for this very warm and stimulating speech. Our second welcome speaker is Professor Miriam Vamprag. She is the president of the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam, and she is also the chair of the Aurora European University Alliance. That is a collaboration of 10 universities across Europe, and she will be speaking to us as well via a video message. Please go ahead.
It's my pleasure as president of Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam and chair of the Aurora European University Alliance to open this international event, the Master Course ICT for Development in the Field and the webinar on artificial intelligence in and for the Global South. Together with my colleagues, the Vice-Chancellors of UDS Ghana and UNIMAS Malaysia, Professor Teye and Professor Datuk, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all international students and staff members. Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam is a founding member of the Aurora network of European universities that extends from Iceland to Italy and from Spain to Germany and Austria. Aurora aims to strengthen research and education that contributes to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. It wants its students to learn for societal impact. It believes that universities must look beyond their academic confines and engage with outside communities and society at large. This course embodies these ideas. It's the first course of the Aurora EU Master Degree Program that we are developing in the domain Digital Society and Global Citizenship. In this program, collaborative online international learning and community service learning have an important role in realizing the Aurora ambitions. Beyond Europe, this is a truly global event with staff and students participating from 3 different continents. The Memoranda of Understanding we signed with UDS and UNIMAS and the associated Erasmus Plus staff mobility grants help to make this collaboration possible. We are on the way to further cement this global cooperation through a UNESCO chair program. The topic is very timely. Artificial intelligence and data science are hot topics in the global north at the center of current digital innovation. This event is unique in its focus on AI in and for the global south. Situations are very diverse, and this must be taken into account in finding out how digital technologies support innovation for the social good. This cannot be known from top-down technology considerations, as is so often the case. Instead, this must be scientifically established by engaging with communities concerning their needs and interests. This is what you are going to do. I wish you all a successful course and webinar. I want to address a final remark to our students. You are the generation that will take up important leadership roles in the digital society. And this leadership requires knowledge, responsible action, and vision. It's our hope and goal that our university education offers you a significant contribution to achieve this.
Thank you, Professor Vamprag. One of the key organizers, and you see him at the right upper side, is Francis Suaidi. He is a staff member at the University for Development Studies in North Ghana, Tamale. And I give him he is also consultant to the United Nations, by the way. I give him the floor to announce our final opening speaker. Francis, please go ahead.
Yes, good morning, good evening to everyone. We're happy to be joining from the University for Development Studies in Ghana. I will like to present to you our Vice-Chancellor. He is in the person of Professor Gabriel Ayum. He has been a lecturer since the 90s and a professor for almost a decade. He has a PhD in meat science and technology and is a fellow of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, a member of Ghana Animal Science Association, the Ghana Society of Animal Production, the Ghana Association of Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. He is a professor of the University for Development Studies, and I'll just give the floor over to him as he gives us his welcome message. Thank you.
Thank you, Francis. And good morning and good evening, as I heard Francis saying. Good morning to everyone. Professor Praag of VU, Amsterdam, Professor Datuk of UNIMAS, Professor Hans, who is adjunct professor of UDS, deans, directors, course coordinators, students, participants in this webinar. I am excited to be part of this opening ceremony for a 3-day webinar on Tuhara in the course on AI. Artificial intelligence is a new field which is bringing innovation into research, industry, and finding solutions to issues that hitherto would have been very difficult to achieve. From AI models that help researchers to analyze data and volume of data that will not be possible to handle, to a new system of achieving results. The University for Development Studies has a mandate of fostering development in the environment that have a lot of challenges in Ghana and in Africa. And we are so proud and excited to be part of this course, that the AI project will enhance our ability to carry out our practical community engagement project, which is integral to our teaching and learning in UDS. I will say that our students who will be taking part in this course will become experts that will solve a lot of problems for this country, Ghana, for this part of Africa, and perhaps be part of the international community on AI. As UDS develops its computer science, software engineering, and AI intelligence curricula, combined with the flagship practical training program, it is our ultimate hope that the practicality of ICT for development, research, and especially in the area of AI will bring out the expert knowledge and solutions to our development needs. We will also be able to work with industry, small-scale industries, enterprises, and it is our prayer that our collaboration with VUA, UNIMAS, that's Europe and Asia, if I should put it that way, will help us to continue to a greater height. On this note, I would like to wish you all a fruitful 3-day webinar, and I believe at the end, we'll have a very fruitful discussion and beneficial discussion as well. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Teye, for your nice speech. COVID has indeed made things, person-to-person meetings, very difficult, but meanwhile, I have been vaccinated. So I look forward to visit UDS as soon as possible.
We'll be expecting you.
Oh, yes. And actually, I already have a ticket that's...
All right, okay. You're welcome anytime.
Okay, thank you so much. This concludes our opening session. Thanks to all the speakers. And now I give the floor back to Dr. Anna Bon, who will chair the rest of the day.